Hey y'all, I appreciate you joining me today. So I'm going to do a germination test using tomatoes and peppers. And on the left here, I'm using heating pad, and on the right, no heating pad. So I'm just choosing a simple super beefsteak, just a regular tomato. It grows pretty fast, and I think it actually germinates a little faster than peppers. Their peppers and tomatoes are both in the Solanaceae family, so they're fairly closely related. And I think the tomatoes maybe about 4 or 5 days typically, and peppers can be anywhere from 6 to 2 or 3 weeks for the real hotter ones. But anyways, today I'm not gonna use soil. I'm gonna use this rock wool here that you can get this stuff online. Amazon carries it. And you can get like a sheet of 48, and they have these little holes for where you can put it. But stuff's real easy to deal with. I'm just gonna break off. Let's see. I'll do 4 per tray. Let's see. Okay. All right, and so this is something pretty handy I got on Amazon as well. Just a little heat gun. Shoots out a laser. This infrared thermometer. So let's see what our temperatures are. Right now, so if you can't see that, you see the laser right here. Right now, we got about 81, 82. We go onto the heating pad. Yeah, it's closer to 100. Yeah, right at 100, a little under 100. So, good 20-degree difference. Seed will probably end up maybe here being 85 to 90, and this will probably be closer to 75 or so. It's in that water, which both are pretty good temperatures, but there still is a good 10 to 12 degree difference. So we should notice something, especially keeping the same varieties, as a check here with no heat. So let's go ahead, and all you got to do is dip these rockwool cubes into water. This is just normal. This is normal old tap water. Nothing special. And shake it out a little bit. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna leave a little water in these dishes here. But that's good. All right, that absorbed all that water. Add a little more. Let's see. Let's do them all at once. Again. Okay. All right. So now So now we'll go ahead and just drop our seeds in there. See, it might have to. I'll be right back. I need something to poke a hole in a couple of these. Okay, so the best thing I have right now is this little dropper. They're all they're all there. They're all pre-made. Yeah. And this just acts as your soil. I use these for my hydroponic grows. I figured using this instead of dirt, it's just closer. I guess I could have filled that with dirt. That would have been equally as, I guess, as useful as this. But anyways, I wanted to just use these Rockwell cubes and show you how simple it is. So I've got more of these Sentaka seeds, and I'm gonna use these beefsteak tomato plants. Let's see. So the front, I don't know if you can see this, I've already labeled these. The front two of each side are going to be the tomatoes. I'll just do one per cube. It's not going to take, they'll probably all germinate, but if not, I've got multiple ones. So yeah, you just drop, I'll do two of them. Heck, I got plenty. Always cut one back if you have to. That's it. Just kind of stuff it down. Let's see, they're wanting to go up the tube. Oh shoot. Well, one got down there and covered up a little bit. So the front are going to be my tomatoes. See if I can blow this out. Yeah. There we go. It's in there. Yep, just cover them up a little bit. Maybe I'm better off without this little dropper. So I think that's two of them. Use the edge of it. There we go. And cover it, cover it. Okay, that's my tomatoes. And same thing with the peppers. Let's see. Oh shoot. All right. So that's got them all. Let's push them down and cover them up a little. You don't, I guess you don't really have to cover them up, but I like to do that. I like to be consistent. If I'm going to do an experiment like this, it's best to just have, you know, comparing some of the same things. I mean, the same species to each other, or you know, if we're going to do, I wanted to do tomatoes because again they germinate just a little faster. So we should see results a little sooner with them. But who knows with this heat. And I've never done a heat experiment like this, so kind of interested to see what comes of it. But I'm just going to put a little bit of water in the bottom. I probably don't need any because I am going to put some plastic wrap over them. But why not? It's not going to saturate them because they're, it'll wick that water up if it needs it. And the water will just really act as a just moisture for the plant. So again, I think it'll be fine. And most of the water, I think a lot of it will be there in a week, especially after I cover it here with plastic wrap. Now, one thing I thought about was using this heating pad. Will that wrap melt on the bottom of the heating pad? And the answer is no. The melting point I read was something like 275 to 300 degrees, which surprised me. I would never have thought that. I guess you could put this stuff in the oven. But yeah, so this 100 degrees, no big deal. It will not melt. Let's see. I will check on these actually pretty quick because something I didn't really think about was those plants, as soon as they emerge, they're going to be held back by this plastic. So might not have been the best thought out experiment here, but we'll be able to see it. I'll check on it every day. Definitely be able to see them popping up. So as soon as they do break the surface, I'll go ahead and just take the plastic off because the rest will probably be soon behind it. So all right, so it's been 8 days now, and you can see all these sides have germinated, and everything but one of these have germinated. So I got some kind of surprising results here. The no heat side, these tomato plants actually germinated in 3 days. They were up in 3 days, and the heated side took about anywhere from 5 to 6 days. At 6 days, all of these were up, and this one's still not. But so I was a little surprised, but then again, this side's not really cold. I mean, because this room here is about 85 degrees, and the seed here was about 75 to 80 degrees, which is just perfect growing conditions. Whereas this side here was about 85 to 90. So I think I'd like to just maybe do this again in the future with with some soil, and I'd like to have the heated side in here on a heating pad where you got a good nice warm 75 to 80 degrees, and then have the unheated side in a cooler cabinet with no light, just closed, just total darkness. I'm pretty sure I will get a faster germination with the heat, but again, just something to it'll be something we can just experiment with. But yeah, this is definitely not exactly what I thought I would see, but it probably just wasn't a perfectly well set up experiment. So I think this side just had the better conditions at about 75 to 80 degrees. So I'm going to continue using my heating pad. Since I only had 4 sets of seed, there's no telling. Maybe these seeds weren't that great. This one may not even germinate. So again, I'm going to try it again in soil, and we'll just use slightly different conditions. But Yep, there it is. I guess for this experiment, the unheated side actually germinated quicker. So thanks for joining me, and remember to like, subscribe, and comment below with any questions. See you next time.